Are you looking for a way to remove toxins out of your body? Hello, my successful and healthy earthlings. Mihaela Ragush here, naturopath and founder of the Natural Health Podcast. In this episode today, I'm going to share with you a device or a product that is not just going to help your skin exfoliate, but also help eliminate toxins. At the end of this episode, I'm going to give you an opportunity to join our health and success oriented community by clicking below and joining the newsletter. Welcome to the Natural Health Podcast, where we bring awareness to sustainable health in a business hustle space. Natural Health Podcast is perfect for the high-performing, business-minded individuals who want to work with their biochemistry to achieve success and optimal health. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for this week's top product review. Let's get straight into it. Today, we're talking about toxin buildups. I mean, if you are living in the 21st century, I think we're still in the 21st century, yes, then you are filled with toxins. You may be eating as healthy as you want to be, but we are surrounded, if you're living especially in a city or in a main city, you're surrounded by toxins. But on that point, even if you are in rural areas, you're surrounded by farming toxins. So kind of where do you go to hide yourself from toxins? They're everywhere, and we need to allow our body or help our body remove them, because our body has all the systems it needs to remove these toxins out of our body. We just need to put it into the right environment, okay? So what am I going to be talking about today? Well, I'm talking about a dry brush, okay? And you've probably heard about dry brushing before. And yes, this is absolutely amazing. It's a type of Ayurvedic medicine that has been around for centuries. They've been using it for years and years and years and hundreds of years, right? Dry brushing uses a brush with coarse natural fiber bristles that is rubbed over the bodies in particular patterns. And if you YouTube it, if you look it up on the internet, you will see how to properly dry brush, because there's actual techniques about it. But the idea is that these coarse fibers will help remove dead skin, right, off our bodies, and improve the skin's ability to eliminate toxins through its pores, and also moving it around with our lymphatic system. Not only that, the benefit of it is, I don't know if you've ever dry brushed before, it actually relaxes you. It's a little ritual, little routine that you do, and you feel relaxed after it. You get your blood moving, you get things moving. It stimulates the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system helps our body fight off infections. Fluids move through the system and filter through the lymph nodes. So it helps us, right? Especially individuals who are not exercising, you should be dry brushing 100%. With exercising, our lymphs are moving, but if we're not doing that, it needs support. It's not like the cardiovascular system that pumps blood with the heart no matter what's happening, right? The lymphatic system needs movement, and this type of movement, like dry brushing, it helps, okay? So essentially, it also exfoliates our skin. It's absolutely amazing removing our dead skins and so forth. I get into little ways where I'm like, yes, I'm doing it most showers, before showers, and then I forget, and then I do it again, and then I see the brush hanging there. But you know what? If you do it like at least every second day, that is so good for your skin. It is good for your lymphatic system. It helps your body remove those toxins. It itself is not going to remove those toxins like that. It helps your lymph nodes, right? And it also does help exfoliate the skin, which can get rid of, because we have, right, on our skin, we have so much bacteria and so much dust that we don't even know. I guess if we had a microscope and we looked in it, we'd be like, oh my gosh, need to get rid of these. So by not seeing it, it's kind of like we forget about it, but we need to exfoliate. And the reason why I'm going up like that is usually to exfoliate towards your heart, right, not away from your heart. So there you have it. What to look for? Look for a brush that is green, that is earth friendly, and usually made with 100% bamboo handle. Look for something that can be used wet or dry when you're looking for one, and that it's made from ethical ingredients. Always look for something like that, and I love when it's Aussie made. So you can get ones from sassyorganics.com.au. They're about $30, I think. They're made from 100% bamboo handle. You can get ones from anywhere in a sense that you really want to, but just make sure you look at the ingredients, follow up from the company that you're happy with, and happy to support that company. So there you have it. If you enjoyed today's podcast, please feel free to share this episode. And if you want to join the Health and Success Oriented community, click below and join the Natural Health newsletter. Every Friday, bonuses sent straight to your inbox, not anywhere else, just straight to you. Thank you for joining us on Natural Health Podcast. Remember, the missing link between failure and success is your health. Content and information provided here is opinion of Mahela Raguse and is for information purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. It is not intended to provide medical advice or take the place of medical advice or any current treatment you're undertaking. Consult your own medical professionals for any medical issues that you may be having. This entire disclaimer also applies to any guests or contributors to the Natural Health Podcast. It is advised that you consult your doctor or healthcare professional in relation to any health concerns you may be having. Mahela Raguse does not take responsibility for any health consequences which occur from a person listening, viewing, or reading this content. Under no circumstances shall the Natural Health Podcast, Mahela Raguse, any guests or contributors to the Natural Health Podcast, or any employees, associates, or affiliates of Mahela Raguse be responsible for damages arising from the information provided on the Natural Health Podcast. By listening to this podcast, you agree not to use this podcast as medical advice to treat any medical conditions in either yourself or others. Please note, if you're taking prescription, do not stop your medication or start a new protocol, including but not limited to supplements, diet, lifestyle changes without consulting your doctor or healthcare professional. If you or any person has a medical concern, you should consult with your healthcare provider or seek other professional medical advice. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something that you have read or heard on the Natural Health Podcast or in any linked materials. If you think you may have a medical emergency, call your doctor or emergency services immediately. Neither Mahela Raguse nor the publisher of this content takes responsibility for the possible health consequences of any person or persons reading or listening or following the information in the educational content.